I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon in the 50s, even the low 60s over northwest Kansas. Tomorrow, the warmest day for quite a while, with highs peaking in the mid-50s to the low 60s. Sunday is cooler, highs mostly in the 50s, and a cold front ushering in breezier north winds. Flurries and sprinkles a possibility late Sunday night through Monday with the passing disturbance. The cold front drops our highs into the upper 30s to the mid-40s from Monday through Wednesday, and the mid to upper 30s on Thanksgiving Day. Snow and rain are possible Wednesday through Thanksgiving with low pressure tracking across the southern plains. Right now, there's only a slight chance for an inch of snow through Thanksgiving Day. High temperatures may struggle to rise above freezing through the holiday weekend. Morning lows and wind chills could even dip into the single digits. Forecast models favor a slight warming trend the first weekend of December with no strong signals for accumulating snow. The long-term forecast keeps our temperatures colder than normal Wednesday through the first 5 days of December for Nebraska, Kansas, and nearly all of the U.S. but the far south. Nebraska and Kansas precipitation likely to be above normal Wednesday through December 5th. The highest chances the mid to late part of next week. In the outlook for the month of December, Nebraska and most of Kansas predicted to see mostly seasonal or near normal temperatures. Western and far southern Kansas should be slightly warmer than normal next month. December precipitation in Nebraska and Kansas indicated to be near normal. Key weather factors influencing the markets include winter weather for parts of the U.S. and South America remaining favorable with possibly unfavorable weather late in the season. Many areas of the U.S., including large sections of the plains, experience dry weather in the next 5 days. Unsettled weather in Northern California and the Northwest lingers into early next week, although heavy precipitation diminishes. Eventually, light to moderately heavy precipitation encompasses much of the western U.S. Scattered rain and snow moves from the central and southern plains to the mid-Atlantic next week. Cold weather becomes more deeply entrenched across the northern U.S. with below zero temperatures early next week in parts of Montana and North Dakota. The cold air spreads east of the Rockies and likely lasts into early December, pushing more of the wheat crop into dormancy. Another storm may develop over the plains and Midwest next weekend. Mississippi River water levels are still above the low mark, but are falling again. More rain is needed in the Ohio Valley to improve levels, and there is a chance of that the middle of next week. Brazil conditions continue to favor soybeans with more rain moving through the south the middle of next week and spreading into central areas. Argentina, that's been dry, expects widespread rainfall this weekend into early next week. As parts of Argentina start to dry out, concerns are growing for heat and dryness from a building La Nina later in the season. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.